JJ had a good day, so really hopeful he plays tomorrow.
Jordan Greenway, I asked him when he's on his game, when he's at his best, what he's doing, and he said everything I did last game. Just is it when he's on his game, what is he doing? Was it like what we saw last game?
Yeah, it really was winning battles, beating guys to the net. You look at the goal, beat his guy back to the net, scored a real nice in tight goal. He probably had the best opportunity to get another one off the backside, being around the net. Penalty killing has been strong, so I've really liked this game.
When he lays out for Haiti like he did early in the game, what kind of message does that send, I guess?
Just that he's physically involved. He's, we talk about getting emotionally engaged in the game, and right there he's getting engaged in the game. And I think if you're going to get engaged, and you get into the right people, it can frustrate the other team. I think that's what he did.
That kind of engagement in game, the emotional engagement, has been sort of difficult in previous years. Is it just really as simple as laying a big hit, making a big play, and just get everybody going?
We talk about everybody physically getting involved, like getting, cutting people off in the neutral zone, getting in front of people, ending plays in the D zone. Like, I've liked what we've done in the D zone where, we're getting out quickly, and it starts with physically engaging with your guy in the corner. And then when we get up ice, it's, trying to get the really good puck support so we can get pressure. So, our F1 can be right on top of them, then our next guy can be right on top of them. And I think we're getting better at that. Our last two games, I think we're making big strides when it comes to our offensive play and getting people in the right place and taking their time away and creating turnovers and takeaways. So just each day, putting a couple drills in where we're trying to focus in on getting better at different areas.
The anticipation that Greenway has, it seems like at times he knows where they're going before they do. I mean, is that something that just is a sense he has that you can't teach, or because he seems so good at it?
I think it is, Paul. He's a very strong defensive player. Like he's his knowledge of the game and the understanding of probably where that next play is going to be. He's always on the right side of the puck. He's always doing the right thing. I think it's a commitment, but I think it's also a readability where he just knows years of experience probably help too. But he is one guy that, when you're looking for a strong shift away from the puck and you put him on the ice, you're going to get it.
With Samuelsson, how can a little less ice time than the last couple of years and a slightly different role maybe help you guys as a team and not only help them?
Well, I think, you mentioned, we're at the pace we want to play at. It's harder to play big minutes because we want. I don't want players, I call it taking time off during a shift. So you got to get up ice. You got to be quick to close through the neutral zone. So if you're getting up ice, your gap is good. That eliminates a lot of entries. So as a defenseman, there's a lot of work you got to do. Talk about winning your support race, getting back for pucks. You win the support race, we get first touch, or your partner gets first touch. We're getting second touch, and we feel if we get second touch, we should be out of the zone again. And it's an area that we really wanted to improve in from last year. Just get out of the zone quicker.
You went 7-8 months without playing a regular season game because of the shoulder. I mean, did you feel like this game against Florida that you started to see the decision making and maybe him looking more comfortable?
I did. I thought he closed on people better. I thought some of his D zone was quicker to people. Probably the one play where the guy skated all the way up ice and kind of got a chance was a play that, if he's gapped up and just a little bit quicker. If I wanted to bring up a negative, I guess.
You got Dennis Gilbert's first game out of the way against Florida, and you went the 11-7, and it was certainly, I'm sure, a big moment for him, and you went through that with Coletta, having a local guy. Just in those 5 minutes, we saw a couple hits, and is it just good to get that first one out of the way for him?
I think it is. I think we know what he can offer our club, and we're fortunate right now. If we get JJ back, we probably only have one guy that's on the injured list with Nicholas. So it's tough to get him in with the way the D are playing, but it was good to get him in a game because we knew that physically he was going to be there for us, and if things got a little out of hand, we know that he can help us out in that area.
The first back-to-back was obviously unusual circumstances with the whole European trip and everything. This one is a little more NHL normal. I know you studied this area a lot in the summer and that. What do you want to see from this club now to kind of arrest the problem of back-to-backs that cropped up last year?
Well, I thought we played a strong game in Game 1 in Prague. Like, even numbers-wise, pretty strong game. A hot goaltender kind of, cooled us off in that game. Second game was a game where you're playing on a short amount of time, and we gave up way too many big-time chances, rush chances. The part I really like is, in the meetings after that, everybody recognized that you just can't go running all over the place. You can't make high-risk plays. You're in a back-to-back. Don't give up the high-quality chances. But you have to play a smarter game in back-to-back games. Or a lot of times your energy can't match the team you're playing if they're not playing back-to-back.
The kind of grit you're going to get out of last team stuff. Did the fact that he had committed a couple of offensive zone penalties play in your decision at all?
A little bit of, a little bit of that, Paul. Some of it is you looked at the roster, and to get Denny in, we just looked at, I thought Krebs had played really well. His compete was at a real high level, was doing a little bit more. We know we're going to need everybody. I mean, you could have taken maybe a younger guy out, but the decision to take him out was just basically on a couple penalties, on play, what you're bringing. And, I think through preseason we saw a lot of good stuff. But we need more. And I've had meetings with several players about, the compete level has to be at a high level. And we expect that out of all our guys.
What have you noticed about the way Yuri Kulik has played away from the puck?
I really think his play away from the puck is I think improved. I haven't been around him, but I've watched a lot about him. I think that part, he has really tried to pay attention to detail, be in the right place, support the puck when he needs to support it, strong on the walls when he needs to be, tracking back. So his game is, for me, it's in a real good place.